Hi there, I'm Tom, and welcome to A Newb Improves, quite possibly the most optimistically named series on YouTube. Today we're back with our Dota 2 A to Z challenge, and we are playing Enigma. So, Enigma is another jungling hero, and his unique ability is the Eidolons, which you get by performing demonic conversion, and it transforms a creep into 3 fragments of Enigma. Basically, they are pretty much just creeps under your control, and if the Eidolon has six successful attacks on an enemy, which can be a jungle creep or a hero or pretty much anything it can attack. If it has 6 successful hits, then it will multiply. And they have their health restored. But the Eidolons themselves only last for 35 seconds, so unless it gets 6 attacks in 35 seconds, it times out and disappears. So it's kind of difficult, especially in the early game when they don't have much attack. It's difficult keeping their health up and getting them to perform enough successful attacks before they expire. The idea is essentially that you get an entire army of these things and then push towers and they crumble in seconds. The primary skill is Malefice. Basically it's mini stun up to 1 second stun, and it's okay, it hits every 2 seconds for 15 seconds, and it does a mini stun every time that happens, and it does up to 70 damage every time it hits. The third skill is Midnight Pulse, and it basically does damage per second based on their max HP up to 5.25. It's a very odd number. 5.25% of their max health every second for 11 seconds. Oh no, wait, that was the cooldown on Malefice, so okay, so this is only 1 second stun for 3 instances. And the ultimate is Black Hole, which is a channeled ability. I didn't quite use it properly for most of this game, but it pulls enemies into a central point and they can't move, attack, cast spells and so on, and it does damage over time while they're pulled forward. Okay, so I am not doing too good at jungling. I'm attacking the alpha wolf, and that's not gonna go well for me at all. Yeah, big mistake there. Death number 1, and I haven't even met any heroes yet. And we have a faceless void on our team. So we've got to really end the game quickly before he comes online properly. And I have boots, which is bad. I don't know what my next item's going to be. I haven't played much of Enigma, so it's hard really to say what his build should be or what I should be going for next. And what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to not get attacked myself, which I'm not doing a very good job of, but I'm also trying to move the Eidolons with the least health to the back so that they're not being targeted, and I'm also trying to get the Eidolons to do a lot of damage. Ideally I want to be not attacking the creeps unless they're particularly tough creeps, because then my Eidolons get to do more damage to them before the creeps die. But of course, if my Eidolons are taking too much damage, then I need to kind of step in and either take a few hits or get the creep health down. So, yeah, I need to just kind of get aggro away from me because I've taken too much damage, really. And I think, yeah, they just split, so I'm going to take them to another camp. There are certain camps which are better for the Eidolons and certain ones which are worse for the Eidolons. For example, the wolf camp is going to be bad for them because I'm doing this really badly. I'm looking into my shop and trying to build my next set of items, and I'm just not using my time in the jungle effectively. But yes, the central camp is one to stay away from because it can stun. The same with the, I'm not sure what they're called, but the ones with the clap ability. And the wolves, of course, are one to stay away from because they do critical damage until you kill the alpha wolf. And that's going to kill the Eidolons much quicker. So I'm going to try and get the Eidolons to keep regenerating, and hopefully I can do that before they time out. No, I think all of these are just going to poof and disappear. Especially since, yeah, there we go. What I wanted to do was use the Eidolons to jungle while I went back and healed, but that didn't do too much. I got one camp and then they were gone. And because I'm back here, I can't spawn any new ones. So, next is the Soul Ring. I've got a Ring of Basilius because that will help me to protect my creeps. And yeah, that's going to be really useful. Next item is Soul Ring because my mana is pitifully low at the moment. And looks like there's certain creeps which I can't attack. There we go. I almost successfully got that creep out of the way, but not quite. And now we're going to this small camp here. I'm not going to bother with the bigger camp because that usually either has wolves or centrals in. I should be able to take care of these mud golems if I give them a hand. I'm not too good at protecting my creeps or my Eidolons. That one was okay, but then they just all disappeared, so I'm just going to finish off this mud golem and move on to another camp. I can get the Sage's Mask. I should have probably converted my magic stick into a magic wand, which would free up my inventory of 2 ironwood branches and would give me space to carry the mask, as well as making the stick more effective, of course. Okay, I want to get out of the range of these camps. My Eidolons are probably going to die now. I should probably play more games of Enigma so that I can get used to jungling really efficiently and
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And basically keeping my mana under control and making sure that they don't die. And also getting the micromanaging right, because I want the Eidolons to go in and attack. I also want to be careful about how many times I'm attacking and what creeps I'm attacking. and I'm just not very good at any of that. And I'm also not good at moving them away quickly enough to stop them dying. There we go. I have my soul ring now. I've got a couple of charges in my stick through jungling, but yeah, 9 minutes, and I don't really think I've achieved all that much. When I was playing Enchantress, for example, I already had a 1500 gold item, and it looks like we may be waiting a little, so let's fast forward through here. And come on, come on, come on. There we go. And we're back to jungling. Okay, so next item, I think I should probably finish off my boots. Yes, protecting my Eidolons from ranged heroes ranged creeps is a lot more difficult than protecting them from melee creeps, because the melee creeps will they'll choose another target quicker because you go out of range quicker. And there's my soul ring, so I can use that if I need to. No, they disappeared, and I need to get some new ones. I should have possibly converted the full health one, but at least this way they get more hits in. And I'm not good. What I should be doing is I should be assigning the Eidolons to a control group, and then I'll be able to select all of the Eidolons from the control group and tell them to attack someone, and that way I would be much more efficient at not attacking the jungle creeps myself, which would eventually result in the Eidolons multiplying more often. But I've not really gotten that kind of fine detailed control sorted out yet, which is making my life a lot harder with Enigma. Okay, let's see if I can get them to multiply with these. Yeah, I'm trying not to attack them myself, but that's just not working at all. I could press F1, which is my key to select my hero, and then just stop the attack. No, they're gone. Getting a little lower mana, not too bad. Don't know what I was waiting around for.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, maybe I was trying to convert the bigger creep. No, it looks like these Eidolons are... Oh no, they managed to convert. And I'm still staying away from the big camp towards the river. Hopefully there is something else within range, because otherwise they will simply... and I'm doing this really badly. Again, I'm in the shop, trying to decide on my next item, and letting my Eidolon timer run out. Bye bye Eidolons. Sorry, the shop was more interesting than you. Okay, so... yeah, still not doing good at getting the Eidolons alone to attack. I should now be able to buy both parts of my... yeah, I think it's 950 to complete my boots, so I should be able to buy those and get the carrier to fly it out to me. And... yeah, my Eidolon's converted then. I'm going to poke at the centaur, the big centaur, so that he doesn't stun them again. Except they timed out anyway. Okay, so lots going on everywhere. Looks like top lane was pushing out and trying to poke the tower. Looks like I'm going for arcane boots. I guess the guide I had was a bit wrong and my team corrected me, so I'm going for arcane boots, and that means that, yeah, I'm sending the courier down to the secret shop What I could be doing to farm even more efficiently is to send my Eidolons to one camp and me to another, but I would have to be careful about which camp I sent them to so that the Eidolons were only going to the small camps. And I tried to chase down the quap there, but didn't quite manage it. Okay, so we just got middle tower, and it looks like bottom tower's pushed fairly far. And now I've got... Oops. Yeah, I'm not sure. I should probably go and punch the tombstone. But I'm just running away. I could also convert one of the undead creeps there, I think. Didn't actually try that this game. Okay, so now I'm finally buying the wands and freeing up some space. And I don't know what my next item will be. There's already a mech either being built or... Yeah, that looks like the Lich is going to build the mech. So, I don't need to worry about that too much. And yeah, I've got no idea what his next item is. Let's see if I can actually do anything here. No, looks like the fight's over. That's a shame. I can now get my one ship down to me because the curry is free. And at the moment the Eidolons are now full strength, which means they are hitting for 47 damage, and they've got 240 HP, so it's easier to manage them now. Slightly easier to manage them. But I'm still not doing very well. Hopefully these ones will... Yep, there we go, they split off. And I believe that the ones who replicate have their timers reset. Well, the replications who get generated have their timers reset. The ones that they generate from don't. We shall see that if they manage to get enough hits in before... no, they didn't. So I'm going to have to finish off this camp. I've got 1,000 gold.
Worthy tribute.
And looks like our team is getting a fair few kills, which is good. Let's see what the kills are like at the moment. I have died to the neutral creep, of course, and it looks like... Did that actually count as a kill on their team? Because it's not showing as our team having any other kills. Yeah, I guess my death to the neutral creep counted as their victory. Oh, and I guess everyone's counters reset. It says they have their health restored. It doesn't say anything about having their timers reset, but it looks very much like that's exactly what happens.
Radiant's bottom tower has been denied.
Okay, so we've got middle and bottom tower now, and I think we will probably make good progress on top tower soon, unless they're just going to go and try and poke bottom tier 2. I am going for the Blink Dagger next. Okay, I do remember that. Blink Black Hole will be a very powerful combination. And I'm not being very efficient at micromanaging these. Okay, so there we go, another camp cleared. There is a big fight going on in the Radiant Jungle, but I don't think there's a whole lot that I can do about that from here. It's going to take me ages to actually get there, so I'm just going to keep farming and hopefully get my mechanism as soon as possible. It's only about 400 gold off, I think. Yeah. So that should not be too long.
That's exempt.
Okay, looks like I am getting better at getting these Eidolons to stay alive and clear camps quickly. I'm sure if I played like 5 or 6 more games with him, I would be much better. I've already seemed to have the hang of making my Eidolons attack instead of me. Come on, just... there we go. I also need to be careful that if I'm attacking a camp and it's near the top of the minute, then I should probably there's a Ricky there I need to get out. I'm gonna, yeah, definitely gonna die. Yeah, I need to make sure if I'm attacking a camp near the top of the minute, then I try and stack the camp so that I have more chances to farm very, very quickly. And it looks like the Winter Wyvern just died. Corp and Ricky already dead. The Faceless Void, which I was attacking, did manage to survive. Okay, that death set me back a fair bit of gold, and so I'm kind of back to where I was a few minutes ago. I'm gonna have to go straight into the jungle and keep on farming. The top tower will go very easily now. Yeah, there's nothing really that they can do to keep that tower alive.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
And I should, because I got some assist gold, well, not assist gold, but since I got some gold from the tower, I'm now much closer to my mech. I am going to try and head to mid to see if there's anything at all I can do about this tower. I won't have my creep army by the time I get there, though. I think the creeps are actually blocking me, which is something which I haven't quite learnt to
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I haven't quite learnt to manage from my Enigma game. Okay, I have my blink dagger on the way to me, and it looks like we're going to push mid in well, very shortly. I don't know why I'm going into the jungle again. I guess, I mean, at the moment I have my black hole, so I can be very useful in a fight. And I've got my blink dagger now, so I can be even more useful in a fight. So I should really be heading towards the fight and helping out. And it looks like the fight is going fairly well without me. But there's always the feeling when I'm watching this back that I'm not quite being as useful as I could be. Okay, you let my Eidolons get stunned there. But hopefully they get enough hits in to replicate. No, they're not. Ah well. I should also be trying to go and defend the either the middle tower or the top tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I should be going to top tower. In a few seconds, I can convert one of the lane creeps into Eidolons. And that will help push. I don't think these ones are going to... No, they're going to disappear before they get to replicate. Goodbye, Eidolons. Right, so I'm level 10, which means I'll have Black Hole level 2 in a second. I just need to just keep watching the map and looking to see if I'm actually going to be useful anywhere. I'm kind of doing this a bit badly. What I need to be doing is waiting until my Eidolons are off cooldown, and then I can go up to a wave and convert one of them, and then I can back up and let my Eidolons push the wave, which means that I can be back away from the action and I'm less likely to get killed in lane. Either way, no, I'm dead. I am very dead. I could black hole now and walk away, but I guess I didn't think of doing that. And I've just got this Eidolon here punching Faceless Void, because I thought it would be funny to do that, and he's not going to last very long anyway, so... Those are so many backtracks there. I guess he's getting hit an awful lot from the creeps, but it's still an awful lot. What? Yeah, he's got a 20% chance, so 1 in every 5 attacks he will dodge, basically. What a fun ability. Faceless Void is actually my next hero in the A to Z challenge, so you will be seeing that video in a couple of days. And here we go, I've got some Eidolons, and I'm going to try and hang back slightly. I don't want to get too far forward, but at the same time, if my Eidolons time out, I want to be able to convert another creep and then carry on as I was, basically. These ones are... okay, one of them converted, I don't think the other one will. They did. Okay, so I've just got to essentially keep them attacking and keep them pushing the lane, and that's them gone, so... the lane has now pushed all the way up to tower, so that was at least a bit useful. And there is a fight going on mid. I think I'm going to try and convert a creep on my way past. Okay, so I'm going to clear the camp as well. See, I know it's good to clear the camp so that they respawn, but at the same time, if there's a fight and I'm clearing camps, then that's not the most efficient use of my time, I don't think. Okay, and my Eidolons are catching up with me. They will probably time out before they do catch up to me. But hopefully I can convert one of their lane creeps and just use those creeps to hit the tower. There we go. And I need to be focusing on myself as well, because I'm about to get hit by the tower. And I need to work out what I can do here. I can black hole, except there's only 2 heroes in the area. I can also... I did black hole, but I need to get out of there now. There we go, I used black hole and midnight pulse. I'm still going to die though. Actually, I may not. If I had teleported home, I probably wouldn't have died. Or if I'd used my wand, which for some reason the wand was in the wrong place. I'm sure I moved it into the right place earlier. But I can afford the Ogre Club of my BKB. I'm just going to save up for the Mithril Hammer as well. Because the Mithril Hammer will... yeah, the Mithril Hammer will do more for me, I think, than the Ogre Club. Okay. Looks like... no, they are dispersing. I was going to say, it looks like they may be trying to attempt a Roche. We do have a lot of wards in their jungle though, so
Dire's
I'm
top
guessing
tower is under attack.
we'll know well in advance if they are trying to do Roche. They are instead trying to push bottom tower. And I go to top instead. My black hole is still on cooldown and this tower was getting pushed, so it kind of makes sense for me to go up here and let someone else deal with the push at bottom lane. If I can get this lane pushed out enough, then they're going to have to send someone to deal with it. Especially since their tower is... Okay, their tower isn't that much damaged, but it will get more and more damaged if I keep pushing the lane. I need to really keep my Eidolons moving forward. And I'm now going to grab a TP scroll and essentially I was planning on walking down to bottom lane to help because my TP was on cooldown, but looks like I may still be doing that. I can at least walk to mid lane and push that out a bit. Yes, the top lane has now pushed all the way to that tower, and they sent the Void to deal with it, which is good for us because it means he won't be in this fight at this tower unless he TP's in, but we'll know if he TP's in because we'll hear it. So, yes, it looks like we're just pushing the tower. My Eidolons will get there soon enough. I'm not sure if they can split by attacking the tower, but the tower didn't last long enough for them to do that anyway, so they're going to disappear. Luckily, it is off cooldown in a few seconds, so I'll be able to convert some more creeps. And unfortunately, I only bought one TP scroll, so I'm going to have to walk out of their jungle. And I'm not going to stop by and farm their jungle. Looks like we may be considering pushing mid lane.
Regeneration.
Basically, right now we're just keeping them busy.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I missed the black hole on him. I should have really cast the black hole a lot sooner, and I'm dead. I should have cast the black hole a lot sooner because I'm pretty sure it will go through Chronosphere, and it would have pulled him away. So yeah, that's something at least something to try out. And we have probably lost the middle tower. But considering how much damage we've been doing to their towers, one tier 1 tower isn't going to be a terrible trade. I guess we're holding them back quickly and holding them back for long enough. I'm going to TP in and see if I can do anything at all. I could place Midnight Pulse down by the tower so that there's no way that they can get there, but that would probably be just a bit of a waste because there's essentially no way it would actually deal them any damage. They would just walk away from it until the timer ran out. But we're all here now, so we can pressure the tower again. And if I'm lucky, my Eidolons will split before they time out. Yeah. I am very dead. It looks like a lot of us. No, it looks like Silencer is doing a fair whack of damage. And we got the tower and 2 kills. That's pretty good. I swapped out my Mithril Hammer for the Soul Ring. I should probably sell that when I'm back alive. We managed to get the Void and the Queen of Pain. We sacrificed our Sven for it though. And we have lost the bottom tower now. But all we need to do is keep pushing, and this game shouldn't last all that much longer. Okay. I don't know why I bothered to convert them there, because they're just going to time out. I guess it doesn't particularly matter. And I can't TP to top, so I'm just going to walk there. Eidolons, you have served me well. Void, we are not going to go to late game. You will see. Okay, so I honestly have no idea what I'm doing now. Maybe I'm just farming to try and get my BKB finished.
Alms for the dead.
But there's still 2,300 gold I need for it, or 1,300 gold I guess. I should probably stay close to... I guess I've got a TP, so it's not that urgent that I stay close to mid lane. And that's probably the first time I used my blink in the entire game. I really need to be more mindful of stuff like that. So I'm just going to punch the tower because there's none of their creeps to convert. And now I'm going to try and... Oh yeah, I got a black hole, except it's a channeled ability, so I don't use it all that well. And Void is just wrecking us with that. But he's not going to last much longer. Void is still there. There we go. That's Void done, and this is the Winter Wyvern pretty much finished off. Healing is not going to save you, I'm afraid. Okay, so that was almost a team wipe on our side, but we did team wipe them on their side, so, and we got the tower out of it. There's nothing much I can do with the Oak Club right now. I could sell my wand, but it is slightly useful when I remember it. Just for a little bit of burst heal. So I just need to farm up 1k gold and I can get my BKB. Looks like I'm not going to do that though. Looks like I'm just going to help push mid. Yeah, so we're doing fairly well. Most of our lanes are pretty pushed out, and we've got lots of towers. And we're basically keeping them running around, and we're getting lots of kills. Come on, Eidolon. Yay, you split. Well done, Eidolons. So, yes, if these Eidolons lasted a little longer... No, they're just timed out. If they did last a little longer, then that would have been a great... what am I trying to say here? It would have been a great asset to pushing mid lane out, but they didn't quite last long enough. That is the problem, pushing the lane. If you don't push quickly enough, then they just die in between waves. But as long as they can push at least one wave out and keep your creeps alive for twice as long, like the standard lane creeps, if they stay alive for twice as long, then it can only be a good thing. and you get tons of push on it. 600 gold left from my BKB. I haven't been farming, so it's probably going to be a little while longer. I could get Eidolons from the camp over there, or I could convert one from that wave. There is in fact one creep there that I could convert, but looks like I wasn't quite quick on the ball. There is the channeled, no, this is the channeled black hole, and there we go. We managed to get a kill because of it. I did die to the Vicky, but then the Vicky got killed, so I'm happy with that. And we're going to take their top tower and possibly their rats. Yep, there's the top tower, and there is still a void on the field, and a quap. Was still a quap on the field. There we go, we've got their racks, and we can chase the void away. I don't think I've been using my mana boots very efficiently this game, but I don't think I've been using my abilities quite as well as I could have been. So I haven't been that low on mana since I was in laning phase. Okay, so, and it looks like we are taking top tower as well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's top tower. We may take top barracks. Let's just go to free camera so that we can view this. And are we backing off? Nope, looks like we still want to fight, so getting a good couple of hits on them dying and punching the barracks there. And it looks like everyone's just going to take huge amounts of damage. I am getting back into the fight, so let's switch it back to my perspective. And come on, go on. Yes, I managed to get the void. Never underestimate the Eidolons. So yes, that's two sets of barracks we've got, and now we can just cause a load of havoc in their base, and it shouldn't be too much longer before the game finishes off. Yeah, we've just got to push the towers now. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to defend our base. Because why not? I know that we'll probably finish their barracks before they actually finish off their ancient before these creeps do anything, but it's never good to let the creeps get too far, because I have had games before where the creeps essentially won the game while the enemy team were in our base, almost attacking the fountain, almost attacking the ancient, but focusing more on killing us than on killing our ancient. So our creeps just wandered up into their lane and basically destroyed their ancient when they wasn't paying attention. Which there's really no call for that, because there is the announcer who says many times that the ancient is being attacked and you need to defend it and so on. And looks like we have all backed off. There's still a couple of tier 4 towers, and I have run out of room. I should be able to finish off the Oblivion staff fairly quickly. Yeah, it's not a huge amount there. So now we basically just have to pick a lane, and we could go bottom lane and finish off their last set of barracks. We could go mid lane and finish off their tier 4s, or we could just hang around and team fight them.
Death's bounty.
Or we could do Roche. That is also an option, and I'm guessing that's exactly what we're going to do. I seriously doubt anyone could contest the Roche. The Ricky could, if they wanted to, sneak in and steal the Aegis, but I think we have a sentry ward.
Every coin helps.
I think we've got a sentry ward set down so that we can stop him doing that. I'm pretty sure the Ricky is in there now. There we go.
Roshan
Yeah.
has fallen to the dire.
Let's just get the camera. I'm not doing very good at this commentary. Okay, I don't have vision there, but I'm pretty sure we did place a sentry ward down somewhere so that we could see the Ricky, unless one of us has a gem. Oh yeah, the Wind Ranger has a gem, so we had vision on them. Okay, no sentry ward. And now that we have the Aegis, we're just going to go back into their base and finish off.
Are under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
I don't think I'm doing a huge amount here, and I'm just getting owned by the blade mail. But I can. No, I'm dead. I was going to say I could channel a black hole, and that would probably kill a couple of heroes.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
But here we go. This is most likely going to be the end of the game here.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Void is down, Quap's down. Ricky is almost down. No, Ricky's not down. But yes, I don't think any of them have buybacks, so we're just going to push the base.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Okay, one more tower and then it is game over, essentially. The Ricky is dying, and that camera's in the wrong position again. I was kind of bad at the camera positioning while I was dead.
Under attack.
There we go. And looks like they're trying to do everything they can to stop us getting the Ancient, but all it did was get the Wyvern killed. And that's the end of the game. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, don't feed the trolls.